Hey everybody, I have a 2012 GMC Acadia. Check engine light came on recently, and one of the symptoms it's giving is a real very rough idle when it's cold. So I plugged the scanner into it, and I'm showing a P0496 evap high purge flow, and the other one was 0443 control system purge valve C fault. I already diagnosed the problem, figured it out, but I wanted to make a quick video to just kind of show you what I learned. I'm making this video for entertainment purposes only. So I'm gonna leave this code like it is, unplug it. I want to start the vehicle just to show you if you can get a look at the tachometer and see this thing is. I don't know if you can hear the engine, but it's bouncing all over the place. It's not smooth at all. I'm trying to stay quiet if you can hear the engine, but tach's really not showing too much, but it usually does this for about 15 to 20. There, it just smoothed out. So that's like my big issue there. It's almost like it's misfiring, and there's a check engine light. So all right, I'm gonna shut this off, and like I said, I already figured out the problem, and I did the diagnosis on the purge valve solenoid, and I'm gonna show you where that is and how to diagnose the problem. So once you take this plastic cover off, which sits right on top, you got to take the oil cap off first. Set that aside. The plastic piece just lifts up and on and off. This is your purge valve solenoid. Okay, and this is going to be my problem. And how we diagnose this is really simple. You get your one plug here. Just got to lift up or lift down on that tab, unplug that, and then there's a green kind of button here. There's one on the back side you really can't see. Just kind of squeeze both of these, and it'll pop right off. Okay, now I'm going to go start the vehicle again, and this should not be pulling vacuum at all while it's unplugged. And if it is, it's bad. I'm going to show you exactly what it's doing. So, once you can see with the rubber glove, when I put the glove here, you can see it's trying to pull the glove in. That's pulling vacuum right now, and it should not be doing that. You don't necessarily need a glove. I mean, you put your finger on it, you can feel if there's vacuum there, and there should not be. So we're going to change that out. So you will need a 10 millimeter. I got the part is it's a GM part. Let me get the part number right there. I got this on Rock Auto. I think it's probably 30 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. They got them at all the other big parts stores for, well, more than 30 bucks. So I bought this there, and it's a GM. It's a AC Delco part. So there's a 10 millimeter bolt down here. So get you a ratchet. I've got my Harbor Freight impact ratchet. Little 3-inch extension. Use a wrench if you need. If you don't have a ratchet and socket, break that loose. Pop that out. Don't drop it. And this should just pop right out of there. Make sure that little green O-ring is here. Back up a little bit, bud. This little green O-ring's in there. Don't leave that inside there. All right. So we'll take this out. Put the new one in. This is one of the easiest fixes on this vehicle that you could possibly do. New one comes with the bolt already in it, so I'm going to back this out. And this is going to go in here. You know what? I'm going to put a little dab of grease on this O-ring so it doesn't fold back. And I mean just a very little. Try not to get any near the hole that's going to be drawn in the vacuum. Just a thin coating on there. That'll be that. Pop this in. You got to come right up over it. Watch it. Just kind kind of give it a little wiggle. That slides right into place. See that my hole's lined up for the bolt, and that's that. New bolt. I always like to start hardware by hand, never with a tool, because you can strip those threads, and if you do, you're beat. So you don't want to do that. Tighten it back up. That's it. It just stopped right there. I got it off there. I don't know what the torque spec on this is, but I'm just going to get it to where it's good and snug. It's not going to come loose. We're going to plug our hoses back in. Or the hose, then the plug. Now I'm going to go clear that code. Let's turn the key off. 10. Nope, not data stream. Codes, read codes, still the same two codes. Same two codes, okay, fine. Now I'm gonna go and erase them. And it's sent, good. I'll unplug. Now take a look up in here where the check engine light was on. No more check engine light. Oh, great. The tire pressure's low, but that's something else. Oh, not anymore. And that's it. That's your fix. So I hope this helps. If you're having those codes, just the diagnostic on that is really rather easy. And if that's doing the same for you, hopefully this will help you fix it. All right, thanks everybody.